Okay, what's going on? Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, what's going on? On this topic, we're going to be talking about how to get YouTube subscribers 100% free. On my YouTube channel right now, I've built multiple YouTube channels over the years. The present one where I am broadcasting this series through right now has about 360 plus subscribers. So at the very minimum, I can teach you how to get your first 300 subscribers, okay, onto your channel. So I'm not gonna sit down here and claim that I can teach you how to build a 1 million subscriber uh, channel. That's not what this is about. As a matter of fact, this is more about I'm gonna more importantly, I'm gonna teach you how to get your first 300 plus subscribers, and I have to say it to you like that because I want you to be honest. But what I can promise you is that the same energy that it takes to build 100 subscribers is what it takes to get to 200, is what it takes to get to 300. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to tell you is that the hardest that you're going to go through, the hardest you're going to go through is going to be pretty much getting to your first 100. And from that point on, everything should become easier, essentially. Okay. It's that first 100, your first 10, that's probably going to be the hardest. Okay, you know why? Because it's just very hard for us human beings to do the two key things, that the two key C's that you need to engage in to get you to your first 10 subscribers and to 100 subscribers. That's going to be the hardest. But once you get that going, it gets easier because essentially the same activity is really what you need to repeat, and once it becomes second nature to you, then it becomes a whole lot more easier. Again, why? First of all, before you can even do what you need to do to build your YouTube subscribers, well, the first step is you got to have a strong why. Why do you want to have subscribers, right? Do you want to have YouTube subscribers? Like, if you don't have a strong why behind it, you're probably just one of the people that I want to be a YouTuber. Even my kids right now, they want to be YouTubers, right? Everybody want to be a YouTuber because they heard about Casey, I forgot his last name, who sold his YouTube channel for $25 million to CNN, right? Well, what is the are you gonna get to sell yours? Probably not, okay? Are there other ways to monetize your YouTube channel without necessarily selling for $25 million? Are there ways you can make a living off of just having a healthy YouTube subscribership? Absolutely, and that's what I want to talk about here today. So you want to have a strong why, okay? You want to have a purpose, okay? Any endeavor you get into and you don't have a strong purpose behind it, you're gonna fall off because you're like everybody else in the world. You're human, okay? And there's stuff going on in your life already. You're busy with life. You're busy with bills. You have obligations, and if you don't have a purpose that's bigger than the present obligations, at least in your mind, you're not going to do the first C, which is commitment. Okay. So the first step is you got to commit. You have to commit to the process. Okay. So no matter what the process I dish out to you here right now today, you have to commit to the process at the very minimum. Does that make sense? Okay. And if you don't commit to it, you're going to hit stumbling blocks. You're gonna quit like everybody else, and then you're gonna have only one person to blame for that, and that's yourself. And not only that, even if you try to come back to doing this 3 years from now, not only would you have a lot more people that would have known about your own little niche, right? But you will have competition, and it'll be harder for you. But what I can tell you right now is the opportunity that being a YouTube marketer that it provides right now, that opportunity is not going to be there 3 years from now. There will be other opportunities, but chances are You're gonna treat it the same way, not take it serious, and not commit. Okay, so the first step is you gotta have a purpose. You gotta have a strong purpose. Why do you want to build a YouTube channel? I can give you a purpose right now if you don't have one. If you're a business owner, right, and I don't care how big your brand is already right now, you need to be building a YouTube channel. You need to have a YouTube audience. Why? Well, it's that same why, right? We keep asking all this whys. Well, you gotta have a why. You gotta have a purpose. Well, because your ideal customer, your ideal prospects, your next big client is right now as I speak. They're searching for tutorials. They're searching for answers on Google, and Google happens to be one of the major places where um, YouTube videos rank heavily. Okay. Now, on top of that, a sizable part of the market share also knows how to go to YouTube to search for videos on how to cook, on how to do their makeup, on how to break stuff, how to, I mean, whatever, like anything that, any questions that people ask, they know how to go to YouTube because they know there's probably a free resource on there. And if you create content for YouTube, you will win. Okay, you will win in your particular business because you will, number one, build a subscriber base. Okay, and number two, you will build brand and trust as by default. It's a byproduct of the process I'm going to give to you right now. Okay, and you're gonna attract high-paying clients from there. So if you don't have a purpose, that could be a purpose. How about your next high-paying client? How about getting those people from it? Could that be a decent purpose why you need to learn or why you need to get YouTube subscribers? So yeah, in this video right now, I'm going to give you simple process. I'm not going to teach you how to try to game YouTube into sending you fake subscribers. There's a lot of opportunities. I don't know if I should call that opportunity, but there's a lot of those things out there. Okay, there's a lot of them out there where you're gonna learn how to send fake YouTube subscribers and a bunch of people subscribe or fake views. It's a lot of them. It's enough of them out there. So that's not what I'm going to be teaching you here. I want to teach you how to get real subscribers, real people that can buy your product, people that actually want to hear from you on a daily basis. And what I want to share with you is a simple process to get you your first 100 subscribers. And from that point on, real subscribers, by the way, from that point on, you will have the tools that can take you to 1 million subscribers, depending on what kind of niche you are in, depending on what the purpose is. There are niches that's just all about the video games that have 1 million subscribers. It's mostly kids that watch those videos. So you can make some ad revenues from YouTube doing that. There's also ways that you can make money when you focus on adult niches where you answer people's question and you give them a good product to buy at the end of it. A premium product. You give free content all day long, but you can also provide a premium product. You can also be an affiliate marketer. You can also, in other words, you can become an affiliate to sell other people's products, and you create YouTube videos that review this product, and you can make a sizable commissions. You can literally replace your full-time income doing that all day long. All right. So that right there those are a few good purpose why you want YouTube subscribers. I think bottom line is that you should be wanting YouTube subscribers. Uh, it's gonna make you money. Okay, like you're gonna make money, so you can continue to do what you do best. So you can continue to serve the world. So you can continue to spread the word about your message. Right. That's what you want. Right. So absolutely, I completely. Um, agree that you should be looking to acquire more YouTube subscribers. So like I said, my YouTube channel, the same one you're watching this on, probably if you're not watching on Facebook or iTunes, has 360. So at the very minimum, I can show you how I got to 100 subscribers. Okay, and the key is very simple. All right, YouTube and Google and the algorithms are looking for a few things. Okay, as far as from the technical standpoint, they want good content, and then they also want the second part is that they want link to the content. Okay, and they want other content on the internet referencing your content. Okay, and the third is called rank brain. Rank brain is essentially some artificial intelligence stuff that Google has in there that determines the relevance of your content with synonyms, with related keyword phrases or related questions that people may be answering. This is the stuff you can't really necessarily control, but you can control the first, which is creating good content. The second, you can indirectly control that, which is linked to the content by being consistent in creating more and more content. So if you create one content and that's all you want to do, if you have the ability to have a bunch, if you have influence in the marketplace and you can have other people linked to the content, or people who are referencing your video, right? Sure, you can use that to blow up. One video can go viral and become 1 million views, but that's not a formula. Okay, chance if you record one video, chances are it's not going to go viral. Very high chances. You have like almost 100% chance it's not going to go viral, but you have a higher chance that it will go, your video, one or two of your videos will go viral if you're consistent at creating content. You just never know which one of your videos is going to take off. That's why I recommend consistently creating content. Okay, so that takes me to my second slide here, which if you're a regular subscriber here, you're probably familiar with this slide, but it's very simple. You create consistent content. Okay, the create is the number one, which is good content. You create good content, but consistently, meaning after you create one today, you create another one tomorrow, and then another one the following day. At least you want to have at least 2 or 3 pieces of content coming out on YouTube from what you already know how to do, right? If you don't already know how to do something, invest, learn, do, and teach. That's how you come up with content, right? So you create content, but the second part factor that the algorithms are looking for is links to your content. But if you're consistently creating content, they link to each other. So that create consistency, and that tells the robots that you are in fact a market leader. Okay. If you do that consistently, people will find your content valuable and then they will subscribe. Okay, now the other thing I want to tell you is that you literally have to ask people to subscribe. Okay, if you're creating good content, at the end of every single one of your videos, you ask them to subscribe. As a matter of fact, right now, if you're watching me for the first time, you've never met me before, my name is Ola. Please subscribe, because I create videos like this all the time and you're going to find them useful in your business, in your life, and in your lifestyle. So please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. See what I just did? That's exactly how I got to 360. Okay. But the truth is that in the beginning, your first 100, first 200, first 300, it seems like it takes a while. Okay. But it's an exponential curve. In other words, it looks slow in the beginning, but that's where you put in the work. Okay. That's where most people quit on themselves. That's where people stop. That's why I'm actually using this lesson right here to be part of the documentation for my journey to building my own YouTube channel. The people I'm looking up to are 1 million subscribers, and I'm going to get there following the simple process. But what happens is that this is an exponential growth curve. Okay. In other words, it's slow in the first 6 months, the first 1 year, it seems slow, but trust me, you're putting in that equity. When it's time to cash out, you'll be able to cash out. Once it takes off, it takes off. And even if you try to stop it, it won't stop. Okay, so that's a key thing right there. So the key thing is, number one, get to your first 100 subscribers. Okay, I completely lost looking. Like, I'm not looking after I hit the first 100. How I got to 300, I can't even tell you. What I can tell you is I kept doing the same thing over and over again. In the beginning, I was looking at it, but I stopped looking at it for a while right now, and I don't pay attention. The only thing I pay attention to is my input, which is how I am creating content. Okay, I'm creating content for my marketplace. I'm creating content and value. I'm giving value into the marketplace, and not only does do people actually see your momentum, you put in the momentum, the algorithms, the robots that YouTube and Google put in place sees that you're creating all the time, and guess what they do? They keep sending people your way. Okay, so now here's another thing. If you have a YouTube channel, I'm gonna definitely recommend that you turn on your monetization. Okay, you want to turn on the monetization setting, because if you have your content available for YouTube to sell ads on, they will send traffic to you. Okay, they will send traffic to you. Some of that traffic, yes, they will see the ad, they will follow the ad, but a lot of them are not going to follow the ad. How many times do you skip ads on the videos, right? A lot of them are they landed there because they were interested in the content in your topic, right? And YouTube only send them there because they're interested in your topic. Sometimes there are ad that shows because that ad is actually following that particular user, okay? But that person landed on your video first anyway. And again, most ads are going to be skipped, okay? But turn it on anyway because you're going to be able to attract a lot of people from there. So that's another tip for you to get subscribers, okay? If you have an existing list, send your videos directly to your list, okay? Many of them are already subscribed to you, they will subscribe again, okay? So you want to do that as well too, all right? And again, call to action is key. You want to make sure you're asking people to subscribe. You want to make sure you're asking people. Now, believe it or not, people look at the number of subscription on your channel, and it's a form of social proof. Okay, it's not a real indicator, but it is. You know, people look at your number of views. Okay, if somebody is hungry enough and they resonate with you long enough, I mean, good enough, they will still buy from you regardless of how much views you have. And I've experienced that over and over the years. People, the real clients, your real valuable clients, really don't care about how many views you have, right? The skeptical ones are people that are not going to be your clients anyway. Okay. However, just by being consistent with your input, you increase your subscriber base by default. Does that make sense? So that's how we do it. That's how I do it. I follow the same process that you're looking at here. I have a product to sell. Again, you need a good purpose. That's another P, right? You need a why. You need a strong why. I use attraction marketing. What's attraction marketing? You give value first. You give, you jab, and then you can write hook. Like Gary Vaynerchuk would say, right? That's attraction marketing at its best. You create, and create. That's your 3 C's as far as you're concerned. If you follow my lead, if you come all the way through into the masterclass, which is olatalks.com/mastermind, I will teach you the capturing and how to convert and all those cool things. I'll teach you all that stuff. But when you create, right, or capturing and converting, well, capturing is something very simple. You place certain things in certain places of your website on YouTube, and you can capture the audience, you capture the influence, sorry, you capture the attention, and you capture the contact information, you build a list, right? You can do that. Converting is effortless if you are creating all the time, okay? Converting is not something you have to spend too much energy on, because the people that are following you or people that are subscribed to you, they will get to a point they're sold on the fact that they need to work with you. All right, it's still an 80-20 rule. The 20% is all you need to take your business up to $1 million. That's all you need. The 80% rest of them, they will the longer they watch your videos, the more the YouTube algorithms will literally rank your videos more in the search engines. Okay, so don't think that somebody that doesn't buy from you is not putting money in your pocket. They are. Your own job is to continue to create and serve people anyway, because even if they're not necessarily giving you cash, they are. I don't know if what I just said makes sense. If it doesn't, listen to it all over again. Don't ever forget, multiple streams of income is key in all of this. So if you want more on this type of information, again, subscription is simply consistency and asking, consistency in creating content, but always asking. It's really that simple, always asking people to subscribe. So please subscribe to my video right now so my subscriptions can continue to increase. I just showed you how to get to your first 100. This is exactly the process that got me to 360. So 100 should be a piece of cake. After you get to 100, this is going to become second nature to you. You know exactly what to do to take it to any levels. A million or 100,000, it really depends on the niche you're in. If it's games, if what you're doing is selling games for kids to watch, game tutorials and stuff, you're gonna have 1 million in no time. If what you're selling is a high paying, high coach client type of thing, if you have 20,000 subscribers, it's a beautiful thing. You'll be creating easily $50,000 a month in your business. Okay, so it all depends on the niche. Okay, so don't look at the numbers strictly because of the numbers, but yes, you should get your game up on subscriber, and yes, if you're giving quality content, you should see your subscription increasing anyway. Okay, so free traffic, free leads, and endless paid signups for life in your business. Go through olatalks.com/mastermind and subscribe. Reserve your seat on the next class. And I also have a free book, which is a 15-step checklist to 6 figures that I'll give you just for registering. So go ahead and register for that. Follow me on Instagram, italksb, and Snapchat, and I will see you on the next video. Bye now.